So, a bit of breaking news. Chelsea have been fined about 10.75 million by the Premier League. The punishment is for historic financial rule breaches, mainly involving undisclosed payments linked to transfers during the ownership of Roman Abramovich. So the main punishment is the £10.75 million fine, which is a record Premier League fine. 1 year transfer ban for first team players, but suspended for 2 years. And an immediate 9-month ban on signing academy players from other clubs. The first team transfer ban only applies if Chelsea commit further rule breaches during the suspension period, so in the next 2 years. The investigation found secret or undisclosed payments to agents, players and third parties between 2011 and 2018 to help complete transfers. Deals reportedly linked to these payments include signings such as Eden Hazard, Willian and Samuel Eto'o. These payments were not reported to the football authorities at the time, which breached Premier League rules on financial reporting and agent payments. Some reports say around 47.5 million in payments were routed through the third parties or offshore entities connected to Roman Abramovich. So why wasn't the punishment worse? Well, we avoided harsher sanctions like points deductions because the current owners, led by Ted Boehly, self-reported the issues in 2022 when they took over the club, and the club fully cooperated with investigators and provided thousands of documents. The league also concluded the payments would not have caused Chelsea to break spending rules if they had declared properly, which is a bit weird. You wonder why they didn't just declare them in the first place. So yeah, in simple terms, Chelsea have been fined 10.75 million. It's for hidden payments related to transfers like Hazard and Willian during the period that Abramovich owned the club, not for recent signings under the current ownership. Now, all I can say is, when I didn't think that I could love Roman Abramovich anymore, something like this crops up and I find that I can. Historical financial irregularities, that's football language, for we might have slipped a few extra envelopes under the back table, but we got our man. And honestly, look at the transfers that we're talking about, and 10.75 million fine. I'm honestly struggling to see the problem. Because let's review the evidence, shall we? Did you secretly pay people to sign Eden Hazard? Yes. Well, if you saw Eden Hazard in his prime at Stamford Bridge like most of us did, the little Belgian wizard turning defenders into traffic cones, worth every dodgy spreadsheet and offshore invoice as far as I'm concerned. Then they go on about Willian. Oh yeah, the man who scored free kicks like he was angry with the ball personally, not respecting it. He wouldn't have been in the huddle. Hair like a Marvel superhero and a right foot that ruined Tottenham's week every time we played him, it seemed. And ruined Tottenham's week when he went for a medical with them and then told them to shove it because the Blues were on the phone. And Samuel Eto'o, a Champions League winning assassin who turned up, looked around and went, right lads, where do you want the goals? He was pretty decent as well, wasn't he? So the league's like, that'll be 10.75 million, please. Yeah, that's all right. That's a bargain. Chelsea fans just sitting there like someone just handed them a restaurant bill from 2014. Let's see. Hazard magic, Willian free kicks, Eto'o goals, couple of league titles, European nights. Yeah, I think we'll just tap the card. Best bit is the current owners basically walked in, opened the filing cabinet and went, why is there a folder here labelled definitely not transfer payments, do not show Premier League? And somewhere Roman Abramovich is probably on a yacht smiling like, listen, sometimes you just have to invest creatively. Oh, good God, couldn't we do with him now? Look, football fans pretend they want purity and accounting compliance, but if you told them your club followed every financial rule perfectly, but you're going to finish ninth for 10 years like we look like we're going to do now, they cry themselves to sleep. Chelsea fans instead got Hazard dribbling past entire defences like he was late for the bus. So the final bill for the era is 10 million quid. Honestly, bargain. Absolute bargain. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please like the video, and yeah, I will speak to you after the Paris Saint-Germain game, which I'm dreading. Up to Chelsea.